Here we come to you live from Moscow, straight to our breaking news this hour on RT International. Police investigating the murder of Russian opposition figure Boris Nemtsov have detained 2 suspects. That's according to the head of the Federal Security Service. Boris Nemtsov was gunned down on the 27th of February just outside the Kremlin. We'll bring you more details on this breaking news as soon as we get them. Oh, to some other international headlines in brief. Police in the U.S. are facing more accusations of brutality. In the state of Wisconsin, officers shot dead an apparently unarmed young black man. The killing of the 19-year-old sparked mass protests in the wake of heightened scrutiny of police violence against minorities across the country. Officers were responding to reports of a man disrupting traffic and causing a disturbance in an apartment. An altercation with the suspect ended with the policeman receiving a head wound and the teen being shot dead. And in France, riot police resorted to force to clear a protest camp in the south of the country at the site of a disputed dam project. At least 15 people arrested. Environmentalists have been occupying the area around the planned s.a.w dam since 2013. They say it will cause irreversible ecological damage if built. Hundreds of women taken to the streets of Chile's capital, calling on the government to legalize abortion. The protesters waved banners calling for more gender equality and less discrimination. Chile remains strictly conservative on many social matters and has an absolute ban on abortions, including in cases of rape and incest. Windows which clean themselves and clever clothes which fight stains. A revolutionary new coating is on its way to you.
The purpose of these coatings is to make a rugged, super hydrophobic film, and you pour water across the surface, then the water will act as a little miniature spinning device, and as it spins down the surface, it picks up the dust, the bacteria and the virus.
Well, scientists compare the breakthrough substance to a miniature vacuum cleaner which just about sucks the dust away. It can repel oil and ink and makes any material soaked in it absolutely waterproof. We spoke to Professor Claire Carmalt.
One application would be on soft things, potentially on clothes, or for example in furnishings such as curtains and carpets. For example, if you have a queen sofa, if you were to drop your red wine on it, maybe it could prevent that from causing any stains and so on. Other applications are, for example, in hospitals. So if you could have easy, clean surfaces, that would obviously be very advantageous in a hospital situation. Another example is paints. So just painting, for your walls and so on. If you could have a paint that repels water, this would then make it more resistant to mould. You could even think of them using it to coat, for example, a ship. And so if the ship was then able to float higher in the water, it would perhaps need less energy to enable to get it to actually then sail within the sea and so forth. So there are reasons for doing this. It's not just to make us all be lazy and so on.
Let's give you a reminder now of the breaking news here on RT International. This just in, police investigating the murder of the Russian opposition figure Boris Nemtsov have detained 2 suspects. They both are Russian citizens of North Caucasian origin. That's according to the head of the Federal Security Service. Boris Nemtsov was gunned down on the 27th of February near the Kremlin. We'll bring you more on the breaking news as soon as we get it here on RT International. For the meantime, coming up here on the network, racial tensions in the West, they appear to be on the rise. A disturbing documentary coming your way. If you're in the UK, though, good morning. George Galloway and his Sputnik. That'll be for you.